Brosplay. All right, so Lionel Richie up in the corner there, or not the corner, with this guy here, there.
Lionel Richie?
Isn't that Lionel Richie right there?
I kind of see the guy from Skindred, to be honest. But I really just wanted to point out Scott Summers in the bottom right-hand corner.
No, it is.
Then David Schwimmer in the top right for anyone, yeah.
Top right, David Schwimmer for sure.
And then also the guy who plays David Putty in Seinfeld on the right-hand side, middle.
First I push the A button, then I push the B button.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know him, he plays Joe in Family Guy.
Yeah. I was just about to say that. Now you've taken my content away, brother.
Okay, well I'm gonna take even more. His name is Patrick Warburton.
Oh,
We finally have a name to all those wonderful voices.
I thought his name was Putty.
No, David Putty was his Seinfeld character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was actual.
Well, that was back in a time when, I mean, Jerry's name was Jerry, right? I mean, he was actually the only one in the show who had his real name, which is just like, that's just deceiving.
Yeah, I think it's
Is that a secret
just...
back there?
No, it looks like it though. Actually,
Man,
all
this
the
castle
walls
is
have this.
fucking with me.
I know.
Seriously.
Oh, look at that! Look at this. The Donnie Darko rabbit up here. I forget. I was gonna push that further, but I don't remember how he talks. So that's kind of
The rabbit?
Yeah.
I don't think he talks. No, doesn't he just lead him around in like creepy nighttime adventures?
I'm pretty sure he. Fuck.
Either way, we're talking about the movie Donnie Darko here. Yeah, I think I remember something about that. I just remember being terrified because I was like definitely not at an age where I wanted to be seeing like menacing rabbits leading people away from their bed.
Yeah, and he's got like a big bloody eye, so it's pretty off-putting. But that's a fantastic movie, and they made a sequel.
You can't kill this dude, man.
Yeah, you can. I keep ghosting him before I use the beams. See?
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Oh, you keep getting too close to him.
Yeah, so I keep turning him into a goat. Like I keep turning him into like a. They phase, so you can't see them.
Yeah, they really should have made that more clear. That animation.
Which one?
Like, just hit the ball up in the air, and notice how it makes like 4 directions, but it's actually a circular AOE.
It's on.
You don't have to hit them with those at all.
Yeah. You like these secrets?
Yeah, those are like this is the way to go though, right?
Oh shit! It's Dean Blundell. Up here.
Yeah, it actually kind of is.
Oh, over here is this is like kind of looks like Gerard the Completionist. Oh, here we have Wade.
Yeah,
I don't even know who this is, but
I love when the faces are in this low bit. Oh, that actually like almost looks like Aaron Hansen on the left, in the middle. If he didn't look so wide, like his face is just like
here?
3 pic. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like 3 pixels too wide to be a human at all.
Bodybuilder Hansen. Oh, look, it's JonTron at the top left.
Super dark, but yeah.
All right, portrait bit is over. Oh shit! So now that I've unleashed all the ghosts, the king ghost is like, I'm a ghost and I don't know.
And he decides to just feed you with the seed of his demise.
Now I can double ball. I can 2-ball it.
I believe we call that double fisting.
Exactly. I can double fist it. Oh boy.
2 balls. 2 balls.
That's my rapper name.
Well, you'll definitely get more respect than some others I know of.
Is that a shot at 2 Chainz?
No, it's just a shot at like bad rappers. It's just like there's always a gang of them for every good one, you know. It's the same as anything actually, like comedy. You know, you can go out there and hear the weirdest thing actually. Comedy, I guess, is so subjective, and I got a really good example of that recently. I watched a Stephen Fry comedy hour, like a Netflix special, and I started listening to it, and I love Stephen Fry. I think he's really insightful, I think he's funny, and I was listening to this comedy thing, and he was just talking, and then he said something, and everyone started laughing. And I was like, okay. I guess it was just, you know, maybe like a current event thing. and then he says something else that's like vaguely similar sounding to what the first thing he said was, and everyone starts laughing again.
Oh.
And I was like, oh man, I'm really out of my element here. Like maybe this is not the right type of humor. Sure enough, next like 4 or 5 times people laughed. Like I didn't even realize he was telling a joke. So it was just like I guess it's not my it's not my alley. It's just not my lane at all.
Yeah, I had that with I recently watched a Cat Williams, the beginning of one of his specials, and I just found that what he was saying was things that pretty much every human being believes about themselves, and everyone was clapping, and I was like, I don't know if this is like, it's not really funny. I mean, he's certainly on point, but
he's insightful.
Yeah, like, well, he was very vague as well. Like, he was just like, you ever notice how people who don't have their shit together have a problem with you because you do? And everyone's like, yay! And he was like, ever notice how people who don't do things they want to do have a problem with you because you do? And everyone's like, yay! Like, what is this?
Yeah,
like,
no, I see what you mean there.
Shouldn't everybody find this appealing? Like, anyway. But Cat Williams, fucking brilliant stand-up comedian. I love him.
I find sometimes, like, he can really... Oh, boy.
I just stood there going, what is this?
Yeah, at first I was like, oh, that's gonna hurt us. I wonder what kind of range that has. Just not even trying to avoid it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was saying something about comedians, but I don't know anything about comedy. I feel like sometimes when I watch a special, like I won't necessarily jive with the way it starts, and like I'll have this tendency to want to give up on it. But usually I find if you listen to something more than once, you'll find what it is you missed the first time. Like assuming you like that comedian.
Yeah.
For example, Tony Hinchcliffe has Netflix special called One Shot. Yeah, One Shot. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's all done in one take, which is actually kind of cool. Because like it starts off, he's just like smoking in an alleyway, and then he just walks up on stage, and Joey Diaz like introduces him. So
yeah, I actually saw it. It's really good.
It was a good format, and I thought it was really funny. But I remember listening to the first couple of jokes, and I was like, oh, this is a little bit off color. And then I started to get like a better feel because I know Tony Hinchcliffe, but not that well. And then you start to realize that Tony Hinchcliffe doesn't care who he offends. He just really doesn't.
Well, I think part of his style is that offensive thing that no one wants to say. Like he's pretty ruthless and hilarious. I really enjoyed. That was the first not just special. It was actually the first stand-up I've ever even heard of Hinchcliffe. He's hilarious.
Yeah, I like. I just love how he'll just say stuff like rather than say things under the context of them being taboo, he just says them like they're completely natural things, and then just waits for the audience to clue in that what he said was fucked up. And you can just tell he just loves that moment. He's smiling more than the audience is, because he's just this clever little bastard and he's figured it out.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I brought this up on this show or on this playthrough. Remember I was telling you about a comedian who makes jokes about tragedies the day they happen?
Yes.
Anthony...
Were we talking about that on the show?
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the show.
Good avoidance on that bomb, by the way.
Thank you. When you go into chests, you can't be hurt.
Oh, okay. I thought you just like leaned away from it. You know, like, oh, I'll just lean into this chest and get me out of the range of the bomb as well. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a social commentary about how the pursuit of currency will allow you to be invulnerable.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm pretty sure it's just a. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure it's just a coding thing. But Anthony Jeselnik is his name, and that's all I had to say. All
right. Sorry, what?
I forgot his name when we were talking about it earlier.
Oh.
So there's his name. If you want to look him up, he's fucking hilarious. He pushes almost every joke he has. He pushes it way too far, and it's hilarious. And by too far, I mean too far for most people. Personally, I found it hilarious. But the thing is that he's consistent in his ridiculousness of his jokes. You start to get that he's not saying this to offend you. He's saying it to be ridiculous and to go as far as possible with his jokes.
Well, he's trying to challenge things.
And people, yeah.
Yeah, well, I find another example of that would be like Bo Burnham, who will just say stuff. Like one of my good examples for him is like he says, some people think that I think I'm better than people, or that I know better than people, and that's just not the case. Here is a song from the perspective of God.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. That's just really supposed to sort of shock you beyond your boundaries, so that we don't have. Actually, the perfect example of what we're trying to avoid. I heard Tony Hinchcliffe telling a story where he made a joke about, like, what if Trump did become president?
Yeah.
And someone actually made him stop the bit so that they could say that Trump will never be president.
Was that in that special?
Might have been... No, I believe it was in a podcast. Tony Hinchcliffe was on Joe Rogan's podcast and discussed that. And I think that that's part of the problem, is when people don't know how to differentiate a joke from a... I don't want to say a reasonable statement, because it's not a reasonable statement, but like an intended statement.
Intention is certainly important. Intention and the result, they're both important things, especially when it comes to a joke. They're making a joke.
Especially when you're going to a comedian and you're sitting in like chairs in front of a stage for this guy to make jokes. Like, you should be vaguely aware that he's gonna be making jokes about things.
Yeah, I went into a pretty deep YouTube hole of just watching comedians deal with hecklers in the funniest ways. It is so funny. I forget who this was. There's this one dude who, he was doing his performance, and this crazy drunk heckler just starts going off on him. And, fucking shit, these fucking snowflakes.
That's a really good mechanic there, though, that enemy.
Yeah, I like that. I like the enemy in combination with the snowflakes as well.
Woo. Are you supposed to just kill these guys, or bounce on these guys, or can you kill them?
Oh, you can definitely kill them, you just... Fuck.
They can kill you.
Thank you for joining us.